And the real crisis is a crisis in government policy. And so it is with the fight Janelle Saffin is waging. We now learn, I suppose with no surprise, that fewer than 10% of a $250 million rental support fund has been distributed to New South Wales flood victims months after the natural disaster. I mentioned there's a parliamentary inquiry into the February flooding. More than 3,000 people are still waiting for the rental support payment that was promised. Sydney CBD, of course, will be crawling alive with bureaucrats putting red lines through perfectly legitimate applications. And you know what these dopey bureaucrats would be saying? We need proper documentation. I beg your pardon? These are flood victims. They can't provide documentation, you dopes. Their possessions, like those of Janelle Saffin, were swept away by the floods. Well done, Penny Sharp, who I don't know. She's the opposition spokeswoman for the environment in the New South Wales Parliament. And she said tellingly, quote, the level of frustration and distress as a result of being asked for paperwork that they no longer have was extraordinary. She said, I cannot overstate the level of trauma within the community. Penny Sharp told the inquiry yesterday, quote, more than half the people who've applied for rental support have been found ineligible. Another 1,000 were asked for more information, unquote. Dominic Perrottet, tell your Treasurer Matt Keane to stop worrying about his green energy policies and provide the financial relief that these people are entitled to. This is the kind of stuff, maladministration, like energy policy, that could sweep the Perrottet government out of office. Penny Sharp asks the unanswerable question, quote, how is it possible that a grant system has been designed where 64% of the people who apply for it aren't eligible because they can't provide the paperwork, because it was washed away in the floods? Their house and their business has been completely washed away and all of their electronic data is destroyed, unquote. Yeah, we've got this mob Resilience New South Wales and the bloke in the starched shirts, Shane Fitzsimmons, charged with fashioning a response to all of this. He should be out of a job if performance criteria applied. But Matt Keane, you're the treasurer. You're the money man. Get yourself to Lismore and make sure these people get the money to which they're entitled. They're flood victims, Matthew Keane, who don't enjoy your $330,000 a year salary.